All right, let's talk about now just the dangerous air quality that we are watching for millions of Americans. Now, 13 states under alert as smoke from hundreds of wildfires in Canada spread across the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Just look at this live picture out of New York. It's stunning. I mean, they're suffering from some of the worst air pollution in the world right now. Those wildfires in Canada causing this, scorching an area larger than the state of Vermont. Our meteorologist, Samara Theodora, been tracking it all for us throughout the day. Those pictures are just wild, Samara. And I'm curious if you've experienced it as well coming into work today.
Kira, do you smell it in the building right now? Because
my coworkers tell me they do smell it, and it's causing them to cough, actually.
Yeah, it's almost as if that smell of the smoke is permeating through the ventilation systems, and I'm seeing that a lot on social media. So we're going to be in this for the long haul as we head through today and tomorrow. And this is another visual live shot of New York City. It should be blue. Blue skies are what we called for in the forecast today. So those are no clouds that you're looking at. That is all smoke, and you can see that on this satellite imagery here. Up here to the north, we have clouds. We have clouds down towards Virginia, but where New York City sits in New Jersey, this is all wildfire smoke, and that has led to some extremely dangerous polluted air quality alerts issued from Burlington, Vermont into Syracuse, down to D.C., the Carolinas, out towards the Ohio Valley. Detroit even today saw some of the worst air quality around the world, so they ranked really high. So what's going on? I wanted to lay this out for you. We call this a stagnant pattern. We call it a omega block. It kind of looks like that Greek letter there. So we've been in the stagnant pattern for quite some time now. This area of high pressure sitting over the middle portions of the country allows for warm air to be funneled high up into Canada. So they've had a lot of heat up there. As a result, that really amplifies the fueling needed for wildfires. What we need is this pattern to change and get unstuck. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look right now at all the wildfires burning and how this pattern is pushing that smoke down farther south. This is the forecast. This shows you where the smoke is moving and when. Wednesday this afternoon, we already see the worst of it moving into the city right now, so it's going to get a little worse. That near surface smoke makes it as far south as Atlanta through tonight into tomorrow. It doesn't look like we have any relief on Thursday. We're not going to catch a break from this stuff until the end of the week. Here's a look quickly at what we're anticipating, not until Sunday, where we start to see that southerly flow instead of that northerly flow. And then finally, we get this cold front driving through on the periphery, rain, which will really help to remedy the situation. Kira?
All right, we'll keep tracking it with you, Samara. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, Tristan Thomas here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
Show that was relating to serious air qualities and affecting 16 U.S. states, starting from up Canada, affecting up New York and various different other states it's affecting, to the East Coast and different states. We'll get some scriptures real quick. Luke 12:49. I come to send fire on earth, and what will I, if it already be kindled? So that fire is being set, that physical fire is being set forth now. For example, wildfires. Go to this is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, which is an army, with thunder, with earthquake, great noise, storm, tempest, and flame of devouring fire, which are wildfires. So the Lord is using these different elements such as thunders, earthquakes, great noise, storms, tempests, winds, and most of all, forms of devouring fire, which are wildfires. me see. Let me get it from another version and see what it says. Get this one here. This will be get a different version. This will be the United States Conference Catholic Bishop version Bible. Something different. United States Catholic Bishop Bible. You shall be visited by the Lord of hosts with thunder, earthquake, great noise, whirlwinds, storms, which are the tempests, and flames of consuming fire, which are wildfires. That was the United States Conference of Catholic Bishop version. Now I'm going to get the GNT version, which is the Good News translation. Number 6, the Lord Almighty will rescue you with thunderstorms, earthquakes. He will send windstorms and raging fire, which are wildfires. So the army of hosts, which is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's going to use different elements he's going to send, such as, again, the thunderstorms, earthquakes, forms of tempest, winds, storms, and also forms of different types of devouring fire, such as wildfires. And it's affecting the air quality. I believe the report says it's worse than air quality since 1969. Almost 63 years ago. Amos 1:10, but I will send a fire on the walls of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. So that fire was sent to devour the palaces up there. It's Amos 1:10. Pretty much a form of judgment. Go to what else? Jude 1:7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities about them in a like manner, those neighboring cities, giving them over to fornication and going after strange flesh. And that goes all to the whoredoms and the idolatries and forms of things they were doing, are set forth, for example, as suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. That fire being set forth upon them because of these things, man. That's Jude 1:7. Go to check something real quick. Revelations 20 and 9. Something quick, real quick. And they went up into the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about and the below city, and fire came down from God out of heaven to devour them. So that judgment of fire that was sent forth, man. It's Revelations 20 and 9. This is just a few scriptures relating to that. Let me see something. See some more reports. Some more reports relating to the air quality. And pretty much the air quality relates to how, how healthy and how, quality relates to the air. Is it safe, is it harmful, etc. So it's going to affect the major northeastern areas, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, DC, different areas up northeast, Detroit, and some other cities as well. About 16 states, relating to this fire that's been spreading from Canada to these various other places. Canadian wildfire smoke blankets the northeast U.S. This is Weather Channel here. The New York smoke forces ground stop delays at LaGuardia and Newark airports. Various reports here. Got New York Post, NBC New York, The Gothamist, CNN, various reports. Air quality, here's a report here, it says air quality in New York worse since what, 1980s, and worse than after 9/11 as well. That was on New York Post, posted that. Another report said the 60s as well. Seen that this morning. This relates to the New York air quality. They were saying if you have respiratory issues, you probably should try to stay in, minimize going outside and different things, That being said, this is something sure. Give all praise, Yahweh Shemir, Shabbat Shem, Kakada Shalom.